And how many people nowadays, after the sitting, then they run, they walk, they don't feel the glutes. Yes, then when they do the exercise, they have instability in the lumbar spine, and they getting injury in that area because of the lack of proper strength and activation. Yes, and in the same time, if we holding a lot of stress in the pelvic floor, the muscles are not strong enough, then we have a limited blood flow going. Blood circulation is not able to reach to those important elements, where then we end up of having other problems and difficulty. For example, like dysfunction in the area, which is leading us to going, for example, for Viagra, yes, or having end up with prostate. Yes, there's also a lot of toxins and which cannot be removed. Yes, it's staying there. Yes, like we need to understand that those toxins, if we don't have proper blood circulation in that region, yes, that area which is very important doesn't function correctly, then we have a stack of a lot of substance there, which our body cannot remove. That's why by proper work of mobilization and then cleaning our body, giving a detox and a proper nutrition plan can help you to improve that function and correlation between lumbopelvic hip core, yes, strengthening your alignment, your posture, improving your sexual function in the same time. Yeah, so if we have this problem, it's important to look around that pelvis more deeply and focusing, fixing, see if we can move there correctly, improving that blood flow in strength and activation of the muscles, and also adding the proper nutrients on the first point instead of going for easy way taking a pill, which is gonna give us a lot of side effect. Can give a heart attack, can give a lot of headaches, can put you in a really opposite state.
Everything is related, no? We start to talk about how the food increase your normal levels of hormones, and then we talk about how can increase, no? Normally by food or habit. And then the mobility, it's essential because we are motion since the beginning, no? People now is sitting, it's always standing, the life is changing a lot, so our body, it's no understanding what happens, no? We don't move for nothing. We always delivery, we take everything at home, no contact with nature, so more disconnection. So I start to talk about the women's disconnection. It's the same. For example, this topic for women is even worse because normally men talk, no, about the women's topic, etc. But for us, it's too hard to put on the table. How do you feel? What is your sensations? Or because it's for women, it's even your father. You don't talk. It's a taboo. You don't talk about it because you are a woman. You don't have to. So the society, also men, society, etc. It's try to put the voice lower. So for that reason, we disconnect, no, by themselves because we don't want to pay attention, and on other hands by society. So we need to talk about that because if you spend time with partners, couples, husband, etc., it's important the sexual health that we share, no?
By strengthening and activating the pelvic floor, you can not only basically help the function and experience, yes, getting like for example, I think orgasm much more stronger and effective. But in the same time, for future mothers, they can deliver baby much faster and stronger. Yes,
totally agree.
Yes,
Yeah,
and can be done much easier and less painful in the same
totally.
time.
Yeah, normally I say that at the beginning, we are muscles behind. So the contraction, the ability that we need to start to feel, no, inside, outside, the mobilization, and also for women, it's so hard at the beginning maybe to feel like orgasm because it's about our mind and this type. So no, it's always we don't need to talk. It's not necessary. It's a topic that you don't have to. So imagine it's so private, but we need to understand that there's health. It's part of our body, and we need to wake up. No, maybe for everyone, but we need to wake up to understand how our bodies works, no? Inside, outside, how can help with food, with habits, with mobility, with emotion maybe, and feeling, because we are always a lot of emotion and feelings, but we don't talk about it.
And it's serious because I see like a lot of women's or men's, they have problem with going to the glute bridge position, like only without the weight, body weight. They have problem with going to the pelvic tilt and driving up and feeling glutes. The hamstrings overworking. So we need to understand that hours of sitting on the desk, on the chair, is deactivating your glutes. Yes, is making going you to the posterior pelvic tilt.
Yes.
Yes, you end up of putting a lot more of pressure to the spine. Yes, and in the same time stressing the muscles which didn't supposed to work when you're running, when you're walking, when you're jumping, when you're lifting weights. Yeah, so with overworking the muscles from sitting, yes, you're causing yourself injury, and at the same time you're making yourself harder to enjoy life. Yes,
Exactly. Yeah.
so like if you wanna fully be healthy, we really need to work on this area. It's so much important. Yes, like I can imagine like how bad experience is it if we have losing the strength. Yes?
Yeah.
The same thing. We are not able to do the simple movement on fundamentals.
And if you want to, I mean, if someone is sit in front of you, I'm a lady for sure, but if I'm a man and I have traveled with, what kind of advice could you give me about how can increase?
First of all, we want to do a mobilization around the pelvic floor. Yeah, so being able to release that tension and the muscles which are overworking, as by proper mobilization methods, and in the same time working on activation, firing up our glutes, as to turn on the proper system and proper movers. If we're gonna turn on our glutes and core, then we have gonna set up our position and pelvis in a neutral state, and it's gonna be also safe for our spine. And then with every walking exercise, we're gonna feel the proper fire up and strength. Yes, and there are specific unique exercise which you can find also in my program, what I created and designed for people to move better and correct the posture and alignment and unlock the mobility. And then, of course, being able to design and create the proper diet for the plan, which is going to help you to clean the area, to turn on the immunity system better, yes, and also activate our organs, responsibility for burning fat.
So nice. So we can about
so
it's similar for women too. The same. I think it's the three advices that I can give all the women that maybe look this video after. It's more about the connection first, to know themselves first, because we are different between us. Even for more similar, my sister and me, we are so different between us. Then what I need exactly, what I feel, what is my sensations, then for sure we need to contact with our pelvic floor, like mobility, sensation. For us, maybe it's a little bit more easier.
Feeling, build up the neuromuscular control and feeling.
Exactly, a little bit
by
more
activating
easier.
Those muscles. First releasing the pressure what we have, and then activating and strengthening at the same time. Like
yes, ladies.
Getting strong glutes is so much important. Glutes and core. Yes, and back is the most important for us to be able to get a proper posture and alignment.
And then disconnect, because we are the same, no? Connect and disconnect, because we when you spend time with men, it's like always thinking, ladies always thinking, maybe no, maybe. But if we try to disconnect and during the even, no, the sex moment, it's try to connect with yourself and disconnect with outside. It's better to understand your body, your muscle, your contractions, and at the end, feel comfortable with live, feel, and at the end you can feel many things. But for sure, we need to clean, as Adam said. We need to clean, we need to eat correctly, we need to understand our body, we need to balance our hormonal system, because for us it's so hard to understand and to be happy with a lot of change, but it is possible.
Also there is important factor to mention, because now this is very common for ladies athletes that during which do CrossFit powerlifting, in the moment when they lifting heavy weight, they often end up peeing on the floor, and this is the reason of not strengthening properly the pelvic floor muscles, which are responsibility for holding, being able to be stronger and stop. Yes, and in the same time we are weak, then it happens.
Yes. In
because building strength globally, but not in the area where it is the most important.
Sport.
For women,
Sports another hard topic. We can talk about the three other sporter, no? Even for women, it's hard because I talk like ballet dancers, strict restrictions, like sport, a lot of restrictions, and our body feel starving always. No, even if we eat a lot of protein, but we don't have to follow a specific diet for a month like men's. No, it's totally different. We need different nutrients during the month. So imagine your body starving, everything is changing, and you don't support it. So yeah, muscle, food, nutrition, supplementation, I think it's a huge packet.
Do you think there is any magic diet where people can follow up?
It's the typical question, no? No. As I say, even for women, no, it's impossible to follow one diet too long. So I think that it's possible to follow a specific recommendations or depend on your objective or goals. If you want to boost your immune system or if you want to a specific program for start to detox your own detox, no? Your liver, your organs, it's moving everything. And also, if difficult for you to lose weight, it's about detox too. So I think it's more about a specific recommendation for each person, and depend on the timers, depend on the objective, and we can create a specific plan for a person. No, depend of the age. It's not a magic pill, because it doesn't exist.
That's why we're coming with the help, and we created an amazing program which is holistic well-being approach with the Total Body Fix transformation program, which is helping you to understand the body, how to move correctly, how to unlock your joint mobility and muscles, and being able to correct the posture at the same time, reprogramming your movement, reprogramming the way how you need to change the bad habits, what you learn over the time. Exactly. Yes, to be able to reach the success in the same time with the diet, proper nutrition program together, which is going to be a complete approach to achieve your goal in the best time.
It's about knowledge. It's not about a magic pill. The real goal that we now are together is because we understand that alone the real health, it's not possible. It's not possible to manage breathing, mobility station, a little bit, disconnection.
Doing only rehab or physiotherapy
and nutrition
without the proper nutrition doesn't work. Yes, and in the same time, stick to the diet and supplementation only. Also, it's not going to give you results.
Exactly.
That's why you put the information, knowledge, and skills over the time of experience what we gain on the table to make situation more clear for you. And if you want to learn more, and achieve the best shape in your life and results, check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thanks for watching the video.